let's jump on it very quickly. So I have not done anything makeup in a long time, in about a year and a half, okay? And so much has changed. My skin has changed. I am in my 20s still and loving it. And I wanted to show you guys really quickly on my girlies. I have changed my primers to Peter Thomas Roth, and I have done so much research on them for about a year. And you guys know I do long-term research before I order or buy anything, because when I go in, I'm in. And I got these two primers. I have like a lip primer, all kinds of extra stuff. But today I'm going to go in with the Glow Filter Priming Serum. It kind of changes, like it's kind of dark, like you'll see, but it'll change to your skin. And I just push it in like a regular primer. I am using Milani, and you guys already know the tea on that. I'm going in with foundation. This is in the shade 110, and then I am naturally 118. Of course, I still use my Real Techniques sponge, and then I got this at Marshall's. It was in a set, and my favorite Real Technique sponges, and I'm obsessed. To me, this is not like full coverage, but it's good enough coverage. I did switch to porcelain because I am not as tan as I'd like to be. So we're gonna go in with Be Pure. I've told you guys about my favorite Dollar Tree products, and I will do more videos on those. I love the Be Pure Serum Concealer. I have already gone through a full tube of this, and I have the darker one. So this is the lighter one. And I kind of just go in like this. And I am going to mix it a little bit with my Drew Barrymore Flower Concealer in light. I think it's 3-4 or something. Little daps, little blending a little bit on. Wait, is this the darker one? Shut up. I'm going to have to wipe this off if it is. Oh no, this is the darker one. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to be looking all crazy over here. Okay, just a little bit. And if you notice, I don't really put foundation, or foundation around my mouth at all, because the concealer, I kind of like it to be bright there, but that's just your girl, okay? I also have rediscovered an expired Maybelline Fit Me powder 05, and when I tell you this is fire, I went and bought a brand new one, and it works just as well. So the formula is still fire, but I'm positive. It says it lasts 24 months after opening. I probably have this for about 5 years. That is tea. Let's go. You know how I feel about expired makeup. Powders, I think, are fine as long as there's no, like, you know, water in it or anything like that. Okay, under eye is all pressed out. And then I'm going and setting it in with a powder puff. These are from Amazon. They're nothing crazy. They are good, but I have heard that there are really good powder puffs on the market. If you have any that are tea, let me know. Holla at your girl. I have tried the Dollar Tree ones, and they've been a flop lately. I don't know if there's any new that have come out. But yeah. One thing I do love about this setting powder is that it's almost like a creamy based powder, which I love. It's not like L'Oreal Mercier, where it's like almost drying, in my opinion. I'm obsessed with this. And I do switch back and forth between like high-end makeup, low-end makeup, and very, very like inexpensive makeup. But that's just me. And then what I do instantly is I go in with a brush, like a blend brush, and kind of dust away immediately. With that darker powder, I do have some extra on here. So let me just kind of tap this like so. I'm just going to go ahead and take a powder brush and do like the edges here, and then also like blend in that lighter shade. Now this darker one is also expired as well, and some people are going to be like, what? So I didn't start talking about things being expired until Alex Earl came on TikTok and started saying that she was using expired Pantene shampoo. And I then knew I wasn't the crazy one, because I experiment so much, and I'm sure she experiments so much with receiving products all the time on a weekly, daily basis. And sometimes, and a lot of times, these products perform better expired. Now with the rest, I'm just going to go in and tap out.